keep going in and out from there.
No, I totally would never recommend.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kansas City University of Medicine and Biosciences white coating ceremony will begin in 5 minutes. To maintain the dignity of this ceremony, we ask that you please turn off all cell phones and remain in your seats until its conclusion. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please welcome Dr. Darren D'Agostino, Executive Dean for the College of Osteopathic Medicine and Vice President for Health Affairs.
That was amazing. That was great. So thank you. Please be seated. Welcome to the Kansas City University College of Osteopathic Medicine White Coat Ceremony for our Joplin campus. What a great turnout of family and friends. This auditorium is packed. Thank you for joining us this morning and recognizing the 162 women and men of the class of 2023. It's pretty cool, class of 2023. You will very soon wear the symbolic white coat of a physician. Before we begin, it's our tradition to observe a moment of silence to honor the brave men and women who, through their service around the world, defend the freedoms that we enjoy here at home. Thank you. Once again, welcome to KCU Joplin and to your new profession of osteopathic medicine. We're proud to have each and every one of you as a new KCU student. At this time, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a couple of additional guests who are attending our ceremony and who share an interest in your success. Please stand when I say your name. Dr. Stephen Brushwood, President of the Missouri Association of Osteopathic Physicians and Surgeons, and Dr. James DeRena, Jr., President of the Missouri State Medical Association and the first DO to serve as its president. Thank you both for being here. So, class of 2023, just love the way that sounds. It's really cool. There is great meaning resting in that white coat you're holding right now. The white coat is a symbol, a universal symbol of integrity, selflessness, compassion, honesty, and dedication to service, the principles on which the osteopathic profession was founded. Throughout today's ceremony, you'll hear more about the white coat and what it signifies, so please pay attention to the symbolism and how it's described by the people who are speaking with you today. Keep those attributes in mind not only during the next 4 years with us, but throughout your entire career. Before we get started, let's talk a little bit about history. So the white coat ceremony that we're participating in this morning was actually established by Arnold Gold in 1993. It was his thought to foster humanism in medicine, and it was first celebrated at the College of Physicians and Surgeons of Columbia University. The ceremony is designed to impress upon you, students, physicians, and the public, the important symbolic role of that white coat in the patient-physician relationship. Dr. Gold's motivation to create the ceremony was his deep belief that this relationship that developed between a physician and his or her patients throughout their career will teach us more about the human spirit and the process of healing than any other venue you will ever have. Here at KCU, we believe this relationship is the core of all we do. We are so pleased to honor and share this tradition with our incoming students and instill those important values in our next generation of KCU physicians. That's the class of 2023. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now my pleasure to introduce KCU's President and Chief Executive Officer, Dr. Mark Hahn.
Hey, thank you, Dr. D'Agostino. It's great to be here today, once again, to recognize the class of 2023. How about another round of applause? You know, I want to take a moment to recognize the hard work and effort of our Joplin community, the philanthropic donors, and most importantly, our faculty behind us here and our staff who together made the dream of a new medical school in Joplin a reality. How about a round of applause for all of them? We are so grateful and proud to be part of this very special community. And once again, welcome to the women and men who are committing themselves to the pursuit of the practice of medicine and to our mission of improving the well-being of the communities we serve. Since opening our doors in 1916, KCU has developed one of the leading colleges of osteopathic medicine in the country. We've graduated over 11,000 physicians, with nearly 9,000 alums still practicing medicine today in every single state and around the world. As students of KCU Joplin, you're now part of the 9th largest medical school in the United States and a leading educator of primary care physicians for the Midwest, and now the #1 producer of physicians for the entire state of Missouri. You're also joining a fast-growing health sciences university, now with 2 medical school campuses, a college of biosciences, a doctoral program in clinical psychology, and soon, a new college of dental medicine right here on the KCU Joplin campus. You know, today the white coat you receive is both a literal and symbolic mantle. It's representing the skill and professionalism of a very select group of individuals who commit themselves to the service of humankind. We're proud to welcome you into this very select profession through the symbolic donning of your white coat here today. And now, at this time, I have the pleasure of introducing your campus dean for KCU Joplin, Dr. Laura Rausch. Laura.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hahn, for your kind introduction. I'm honored to be with you this beautiful day, and I look forward to meeting you and to working with you in the days ahead. KCU has a 103-year reputation of educating physicians and scientists, and we are growing to become a comprehensive health sciences university with the mission of improving the well-being of the communities that we serve. Every day as you come on the campus, you can see the mission statement on our entryway as you drive in, beneath the KCU logo. and we are here excited to be a part of the community. Joplin is a town with unique history and flavor, and we are fortunate to have the opportunities to grow and keep the partnership and momentum of our mission moving forward. The town is invested in you. We are lucky, and we continue building on the strong foundation established by those who went before you. At KCU Joplin, we are helping others to realize the goal of becoming an osteopathic physician, and you, as students of this campus, are now part of that proud heritage. In the years ahead, you will learn and you will serve, and one day you will share in the great traditions of providing care to your communities. Your time here will go by very quickly, and I look forward to traveling on the exciting adventure with you. Here's to all the great accomplishments you will achieve in your successful careers. And how blessed is our faculty and our staff and our communities to stand witness in this incredible journey with you. Work hard, help others, and please let your passion shine through. It is now my pleasure to invite student Dr. Comfort Orabayu to the podium. Comfort is a member of the KCU Joplin class of 2022, and she serves here as the Student Government Association president. Thank you, Comfort.
Thank you so much, Dr. Rush, for that introduction. Good morning, distinguished faculty, families, and class of 2023. I must say it is an honor and a privilege to speak with you guys today on behalf of the Student Government Association. On behalf of the entire student body, I would like to say congratulations. You made it. From this moment on till the day you walk across that stage to get your diploma, you will now be known as Student Doctor. As you put on your white coats today, take the time to bask in the glory of this moment. Appreciate all the pain, joy, tears, and hard work it has taken to get you to this moment. Appreciate all the friends, family, advisors, and loved ones who have helped you make it to this very moment. Today marks an exciting, pivotal moment in your lives. And like me, many of you sit here today entirely joyful, ready and excited to take on this mountain called medical school. On the other hand, some of you are mixed of bad emotions in the face of the unknown. But regardless of your feelings in this moment, scared, nervous, joyful, or excited, I want you to know that you deserve to be here. I must admit that up until our last block of first year, although we had been told that multiple times, I never truly understood what it meant. You deserve to be here. Class of 2023, as you have heard 1,000 times, medical school is hard. In the words of Sarah Kay, the great American poet, medical school, much like life, will hit you hard in the face, wait for you to get back up so it can kick you in the stomach. Class 2023, know that in the next 4 years, there will come times where you will feel lonely, terrified, and emotional. There will be times where you'll overestimate your own capabilities or fail to live up to your own expectations. There will come times where you will surely fall flat on your face and wonder why you're still doing this. But just as the great author Suman Kidd once said, no matter what you're going through, know that you are enough. Know that you have untold strengths and resources inside you. So when the going gets tough, believe in your hearts that you are enough to achieve, and that truly when you put your mind and hard work into it, nothing is impossible. You can make it through because you deserve to be here. So cast all doubts aside, remembering to bring your classmates and friends and colleagues alongside you. For although seated around you today are strangers, by the end of the year, I promise family they will become. Because the only people who truly understand what it means to be a KCU Joplin class of 2023 student are the people seated around you today. So when the doubts and fears inevitably come, lean on them and allow them to lean on you. Last but not least, always remember that you are not in this journey alone. You have a whole village of friends, family, upperclassmen, faculty, and staff rooting and cheering for you every day. So take the time to appreciate them and never fail to lean on them no matter the situation. Again, I encourage you to bask in the glory of this moment and savor this feeling of pure joy today. Congratulations, class of 2023. You're about to do amazing things.
Thank you, Comfort. Thank you for sharing your insights and with our incoming class, and I bet it feels like only yesterday you were sitting out there. It went that fast. We're very pleased to have as our keynote speaker this morning, Dr. Adam Fahrenholtz. Dr. Fahrenholtz is an internist and the hospital medical director here in Joplin at the Freeman Health System. He is board certified by the American Osteopathic Board of Internal Medicine and serves as core faculty for our internal medicine residency program at Freeman, at the Freeman Health System. When Dr. Fahrenholtz graduated in 2010, he received 2 degrees, a Doctor of Osteopathic Medicine degree from Kansas City University and a Master of Business Administration in Healthcare Leadership from Rockhurst University, Hellsberg School of Business. Some of you will join in that path as you move forward. As a hospitalist, Dr. Fahrenholtz is a busy man and wears many hats. He's a researcher, a teacher, and a leader. And we're proud here at KCU to have helped him develop the tools he needed to become so successful. What's wonderful is that he's known as someone who deeply is committed to his patients and their families, making sure they understand all aspects of their hospital experience. 417 magazine chose Dr. Fahrenholtz as top hospitalist in the Joplin region for its top doctors list of 2019. And for good reason. His compassion for his patients provides comfort when dealing with the sometimes daunting aspects of a hospital stay. In 2018, Missouri State Representative Bill White recognized Dr. Fahrenholtz as a Missouri hospital hero. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Adam Fahrenholtz.
Thank you so much. I feel like it was yesterday myself when I had the white coating ceremony, so what an exciting time, and it's amazing to see all your beautiful faces and all the potential that you have for the future. It's just, I'm so honored to be part of this with you. I'm going to talk a little bit about resilience and adversity. You can't have one without the other. And you can't succeed without trying and failing. And it may sound odd that I'm talking about that with all the nice things Dr. D'Agostino said about me, but that's what I'm going to talk about. Welcome to Joplin. This is a great community. I've been here since 2010. Welcome to your white coating ceremony, which I'm sure you can't wait to start putting on the coats. So let me get on with my talk. But your dream is coming to life. I'm grateful to be here. I'm honored to speak to you, and I'm very humbled. I'm humbled to be in front of all these great physician educators as well, who are all served as mentors for me, and I'm just blown away by all the things they've helped me with and been an example for me in the past. So I'm going to just talk a little bit about my story, because that's what I know. So humor me. It starts with my father. My father was a family physician. He was one of the first class of family medicine trained doctors at St. Luke's in Kansas City after going to KU Medical School. And he's passionate about medicine and his patients. He was my first mentor for sure. He still teaches residents at age 72 in Greeley, Colorado. I grew up in a small town in Kansas, though, and he was eventually one of the only physicians there and was gone a lot. I didn't see him for days at a time, and my mother had to stage basically a workaholic intervention to get him to understand that he couldn't continue on. But he would have, because he was passionate about his patients. And so he joined a faculty at a family medicine residency and had a lot more time for our family, for my family. And I was unsure of my own aspirations for medicine because of that. I wanted to be sure that I could be there for my future family. I had to build my discipline also the hard way. I had to learn the hard way, retaking some of my college classes after learning how to balance my social time better. I thought I could be a guitarist in a rock band for a few years, and it's hard to learn self-discipline, let alone expect it from 3 other free-spirited individuals. So, it didn't work out. So I still love playing guitar, though. I moved to the big city. For me, it was Wichita, Kansas, and started a master's degree of public health and realized that what I learned was I didn't want to be in public health. I wanted to see patients. I really wanted to take care of patients. I married my college sweetheart, Paula, who inspired me to be persistent and to work hard toward my goals as she was pursuing higher education in piano pedagogy. I realized there was nothing else on earth that I wanted to do more than to be a doctor, and I got serious. I started clinical medicine, you could say, from the ground up. I started as a patient transporter, learning patient safety and body mechanics to move patients without injury. I moved to pathology assistant and learned how to prepare human tissue for pathologists and perform autopsies, often having to start the job myself before the pathologist ever showed up. It was a lonely job. I learned and I respected pathology and pathologists, but to never be a pathologist. I wanted to see real, live patients, and I began even more seriously working towards medical school matriculation. I took a Kaplan MCAT course and retook the exam on paper with pinned essays, which you don't have to do anymore, thank goodness. I then taught the Kaplan MCAT course 3 times, and a few of my students made it into medical school and were later my upperclassmen, which was a wonderful thing. I took an EMT course and learned and earned a national registration in EMT Basic, and I used that to begin being able to see patients. I began working in a hospital in the Kansas City area as a patient care technician on the hospital wards and then in the emergency department. And patients are not always easy to care for, especially when you have to do all the basic work, but I loved what I did. I loved the direct patient care and connecting as a human with the patients that I helped. I applied and interviewed and was waitlisted at both KU Med and KCU. It was almost interview season again, and I was prepared to reapply and re-interview. I was going to try again. And July 31st, 2006, I received a letter saying that I had a seat in the next class at KCU. And the white coating ceremony would be August 10th. And I was just blown away. So I will never forget my white coating ceremony. I was honored to have my father place the white coat on me. And I'm forever grateful to KCU for allowing me the opportunity to be a physician. I look around, that first few weeks in orientation, you look at your class, you learn about them, and I didn't feel like I deserved to be there. There were all these other people that just were so much more successful than I was. They were doctorates in other fields and researchers, national merit scholars, nurse practitioners, successful business owners even, just to name a few. And I think we all get a little imposter syndrome, and that's normal, and that's okay. Just realize, like I did when I talked with all my other classmates, that they felt the same way, even some of the people that I felt were so much more successful. Something that happened in those first orientation weeks that was unforgettable was watching the needle safety video during class one day, and one of our classmates passed out. Then the one next to him said, "We need a doctor over here." So needless to say, they were fine. It was vasovagal syncope. You'll learn about it. But those first few weeks were grueling, mainly establishing my better efficient study habits and managing that fire hose flow of information that we are required to learn. And I thought people were crazy for getting an MBA at the same time as medical school. Who are these crazy people? So I went to the first informational meeting to find out who these people were, how crazy they were, and then I realized that this is kind of doable, and this is kind of information I'll need to know for my career. And so I joined them, and I loved it. I learned about the U.S. healthcare system, as well as leadership philosophy, economics, and accounting that was not part of the traditional medical school curriculum. The residency application process is also a whole nother nerve-wracking process all over again, especially if you only rank 2 programs. Don't do that, okay? But it's okay. So I scrambled after the match, and I came here to Joplin in internal medicine. And then after I came here, well into my first year, the Joplin tornado happened as well. And it's amazing to see what this community has come through since that. It's everything has virtually been rebuilt. Businesses have come here that were never here. The population is growing. And this school, the original building that the school was built in, was built at that time because of the tornado. So kind of a phoenix, and just amazing to see all that effort. And you are all part of that history as well now. I'm forever grateful to Freeman Health System for allowing me to train there, become a hospitalist attending when I graduated, and then become a teaching attending 6 months later, and then a hospitalist medical director 2 years later. My forever advice to medical students is apply to many programs and include more than one specialty if you favor geography over specialty, or be willing to go anywhere for competitive specialties. But things will work out regardless. Trust me. I do want to give you some more advice about medical school. There's no time like the present. Don't think that medical school is an exception to living your healthy habits that have gotten you here. It's more important, even more important, to practice these habits during stressful times. This is kind of hallmark osteopathic holistic self-treatment that will guard you from debilitating depression and burnout. Understand that everyone is going through this experience and that you're never alone or ever too far gone to get help. Do not create a self-imposed prison in your own mind. There's always a way, and there's always help. KCU has many student resources. Please ask for help. We're here for that. So establish good study habits, of course. You probably have already, but you'll even have to do more in medical school. Try to study smarter, not more time-consuming. Schedule and have regular family and friend time. Have regular spiritual practices, whatever your belief. Schedule and perform exercise regularly. Schedule sleep at a consistent time each night. Neuroscience is clear that it is better to sleep several hours and wake up early to retain information and perform well on your tests. Don't pull all-nighters. Begin or continue eating well as you would recommend to your future patients. You will be their best example. Have and cultivate interests outside of medicine. Well-rounded people are the happiest people. Another thing about being happy, understand personal finance. I have 3 words for that: white coat investor. Go to the website, read the book. I don't have enough time to go into it here, but it's invaluable. Financially independent physicians are happier and healthier and more able to make unbiased decisions for their patients and themselves. I wanted to say a few words on doctoring in the 21st century. First of all, our patients need us to develop listening skills. This is a separate skill set from taking tests or from understanding complex physiological concepts, but requires the same attention and practice as any other skill. It requires that you put the computer screen aside while you connect with the human being in front of you. Modern medicine needs physician professionals who can show respect to all patients, regardless of who they are. And we often have to give bad news. Choose to be kind. We are called to be truth tellers. Let us choose to deliver it in a kindly way and with compassion and love for our fellow human being. Assembling and leading healthcare teams is an essential ingredient in delivering the highest quality of patient care. We need physicians to communicate well and work well with our social service, physical, speech, and occupational therapists, pharmacists, nursing colleagues, as well as our other physician colleagues. These are skills that KCU will help you develop very well. I would also urge you to pay this opportunity, this great opportunity, forward. I urge you to teach in your future careers as physicians. You can impact maybe thousands, tens of thousands of patients that you see as a physician, but you can impact hundreds of thousands or millions of patients if you can help teach the next physicians. Another big issue in modern healthcare is working towards shared decision-making and discussing goals of care. All this innovation in medicine is wonderful, that we can do all these procedures and fix problems and have new medications, but that's led to our need to discern when aggressive care is causing or prolonging suffering. There is a point at which doing something to the patient is not doing something for the patient and actually causing more harm than benefit. This will be our profession's continual challenge. Most importantly, I want to acknowledge the families and the friends that support this journey. Your support is crucial for the success of your student. Congratulations to the class of 2023, and thank you so much for letting me be here.
So I heard the person with the needle stick went into surgery. Is that true? Is that who passed out? Don't worry, they get drier and not as funny. Thank you, Dr. Fahrenholtz, for your inspiring words to our new students. And now it's time for the ceremony. Only another 3.5 hours. We'll be out soon. 5 individuals will have the privilege of coding you and will join me to present the members of the class of 2023 with their white coats. They are Dr. Laura Rosh, your campus dean, Dr. Stephen Brushwood, President, Missouri Association of Osteopathic Physicians and Surgeons, Dr. Andy Selby, KCU's newest faculty member, Dr. Adam Fahrenholtz, and Dr. James DeRena, Jr., President of the Missouri State Medical Association. All right, if you'll join me up here.
Student Dr. Fatima Akhtar, Bud Lake, New Jersey, New Jersey Institute of Technology.
Student Dr. Ala Al-Habbal, Burridge, Illinois, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign.
Student Dr. Ryan Anderson, La Crosse, Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Student Dr. Ryan Bader, Fort Worth, Texas, University of Texas at Arlington.
Student Dr. Devam Badgel, Brentwood, Tennessee, University of Rochester.
Student Dr. Emily Baker, Yates Center, Kansas, Kansas State University.
Student Dr. Ajay Balasubramaniam, Houston, Texas, Texas A&M University.
Student Dr. Joseph Bayless, San Francisco, California, Dominican University of California.
Student Dr. Samantha Beauchamp, Isani, Minnesota, University of Kansas.
Student Dr. Heather Becker, Dallas, Texas, University of Arkansas.
Student Dr. Chris Bloom, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, University of Iowa.
Student Dr. Patrice Branch from Amarillo, Texas, University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner.
Student Dr. Jamie Bridges, Omaha, Nebraska, Creighton University.
Student Dr. Gage Brummel, Quincy, Illinois, Quincy University.
Student Dr. Tyler Bullock, Fairhope, Alabama, University of Alabama.
Student Dr. Noah Carroll from Kearney, Nebraska, graduated from University of Nebraska-Lincoln.
Student Dr. Malavika Chandrasekhar from Minneapolis, Minnesota, graduate of University of Minnesota, Twin Cities.
Student Dr. Stephen Cherney from Des Moines, Iowa, Iowa State University.
Student Dr. Abigail Clark, Jonesboro, Arkansas, the University of Arkansas.
Student Dr. Alexis Clark, Peoria, Arizona, University of Arizona.
Student Dr. Brian Clark from Woodstock, Georgia, University of Georgia.
Student Dr. Wolfgang Clough, Madison, Ohio, The Ohio State University.
Student Dr. Betty Cogdell, Fayetteville, North Carolina, University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill.
Student Dr. Sarah Courtney from Oakdale, California, graduated University of California, Merced.
Student Dr. Jerry Zarnecki, Chicago, Illinois, University of Dayton.
Student Dr. Bryson Dabney, Atlanta, Georgia, Brigham Young University.
Student Dr. Colin Dagg, Henning, Minnesota, Bemidji State University.
Student Dr. Aubrey Dice from Colorado Springs, Colorado, and graduate of the University of Northern Colorado.
Student Dr. Suniti Dash, Macomb, Michigan, Central Michigan University.
Student Dr. Arnold Delpilar, South Bend, Indiana, Kansas City University. Mom and Dad, thank you very much. Love you guys.
George Depew, Wichita, Kansas, the University of Kansas.
Student Dr. Brianna Dessa from Omaha, Nebraska, graduate of Rockhurst University.
Student Dr. Khadir Dola, Orland Park, Illinois, University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign.
Student Dr. Nathaniel Ducini from Vermillion, South Dakota, University of South Dakota.
Student Dr. David Dye, Kansas City, Missouri, University of Missouri-Columbia.
Student Dr. Ifeanyi Jikeme, Nigeria, University of Cincinnati, Ohio.
Student Dr. Spencer Eliason, Shatter, Nebraska, University of North Dakota State.
Student Dr. Chanel Epps Youngblood of Nacogdoches, Texas, Baylor University.
Student Dr. Cara Fatinelli, Kalamazoo, Michigan, University of Alabama.
Student Dr. Hanan Fernandez Rojas from Tampa, Florida, University of South Florida.
Student Dr. Samuel Fisher from Deep Pier, Wisconsin, St. Norbert College.
Student Dr. Ethan Flathers, Havre, Montana, Montana State University.
Student Dr. Lance Frost from Mustang, Oklahoma, the University of Oklahoma.
Student Dr. Hannah Gadam, Morton Grove, Illinois, University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign.
Student Dr. Amanda Garrity Boyer, Idaho Falls, Idaho, Brigham Young University.
Student Dr. Joshua Gamir, Chesterton, Indiana, Indiana University, Bloomington.
Student Dr. Rithiasha Goyle, Round Lake, Illinois, Loyola University, Chicago.
Student Dr. Dakota Greenwell, Bakersfield, California, the University of Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner.
Student Dr. Cole Hale from Warren, Indiana, graduate of Tryon University.
Student Dr. Nick Hanlon, St. Joseph, Missouri, Missouri Western State University.
Student Dr. Tyler Hanson from Wausau, Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Student Dr. Sahi Hari from Plainsboro, New Jersey, Case Western Reserve University.
Student Dr. Annie Heck, Goddard, Kansas, Oklahoma Wesleyan University.
Student Dr. Madeline Hess, Lewiston, Minnesota, St. Mary's University of Minnesota.
Student Dr. Bronson Ho, Richmond, Virginia, Virginia Tech, go Hokies.
Student Dr. Maggie Hooven, Damascus, Maryland, St. Mary's College of Maryland.
Student Dr. Tevin J. Hughley, Opelika, Alabama, Morehouse College.
Student Dr. Usher Jalil from Long Island, New York, Stony Brook University.
Student Dr. Leon Zhao, Mason, Ohio, the Ohio State University.
Student Dr. Marin Johnson, Kokana, Wisconsin, the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Student Dr. Eric Jones, Moscow, Idaho, Boise State University.
Student Dr. Daniel Joslin, Tulsa, Oklahoma, Oklahoma State University.
Student Dr. David Kanarowski from Mariposa, California, Texas State University.
Student Dr. Krista Kazanchian from Fresno, California, University of California, Santa Cruz.
Student Dr. Safa Khan, Bloomfield Hills, Michigan, Wayne State University.
Student Dr. Seong Kim, Manitowoc, Wisconsin, UW Eau Claire.
Student Dr. Adriana Kitchen, Salt Lake City, Utah, at the University of Utah.
Student Dr. Josh Clennert, Amarillo, Texas, West Texas A&M University.
Student Dr. Catherine Comroe, Madison, Wisconsin, University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Student Dr. Tremaine Kuchin, Vancouver, Canada, University of British Columbia.
Student Dr. Colin Korth, St. Clair, Michigan, the University of Michigan.
Student Dr. Kyra Cromendike, Orange City, Iowa, Dordt University.
Student Dr. Monica Kurzak, Farmington, Connecticut, University of Buffalo.
Davis Kuriakos, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, University of Oklahoma.
Student Dr. Sean Kurian, Glenview, Illinois, University of Illinois, Urbana-Champaign.
Student Dr. Elaine Lai, Dallas, Texas, University of Texas at Dallas.
Student Dr. Gretchen Landgraf, St. Louis, Missouri, St. Louis University.
Student Dr. Vicky Lau, Monterey Park, California, University of California, Los Angeles.
Student Dr. Meg Lowers, Lenexa, Kansas, Kansas State University.
Student Dr. Cindy Lay from Chandler, Arizona, Arizona State University.
Student Dr. Victor Leclerc, Venice Beach, California, University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Student Dr. John Lee, Los Angeles, California, University of California, San Diego.
Student Dr. Mason Lee, Highland, Illinois, Maryville University.
Student Dr. Rachel Leonard, Nashville, Tennessee, University of Tennessee at Chattanooga.
Student Dr. Kirk Lester, Charleston, South Carolina, Brigham Young University.
Student Dr. Rory Lee, Rochester, Minnesota, Carleton College.
Student Dr. Kelsey Linnell from St. Clair, Minnesota, Minnesota State University, Mankato.
Student Dr. Kyle Lippa, Elkhart, Indiana, IU Bloomington.
Student Dr. Karsten Lucchini from small town USA, Cole Camp, Missouri. I went to Central Methodist University.
Student Dr. Lauren Ma from Orange County, California, University of California, San Diego.
Student Dr. Sarah Mahansky from Farmington, Connecticut, University of Connecticut.
Student Dr. Gala Margosian from Los Angeles, California, University of Southern California, Keck.
Student Dr. Anwar Masih, San Francisco, California, University of California, Davis.
Student Dr. Ryan Morrow, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, Penn State.
Student Dr. Maximilian Mayer, Miami, Florida, University of Illinois, or at Urbana-Champaign.
Student Dr. John McCallum, San Diego, California, Arizona State University.
Student Dr. Amanda Haley McClendon, Eureka, California, California State University, Long Beach. Student Dr. Amber McCormick from Grand Junction, Colorado, and Colorado Mesa University. Student Dr. Lauren McCroskey from Kansas City, Missouri, Columbia College.
Student Dr. Mikhail Mikesell, Alpine, Utah, Utah Valley University.
Student Dr. Ben Miller, St. Clair, Michigan, Michigan State.
Student Dr. Sharik Mohammed, Atlanta, Georgia, Georgia State University.
Student Dr. Alyssa Mondo, Salt Lake City, Utah, Missouri State University.
Student Dr. Monica Neal, Chicago, Illinois, Northwestern University.
Student Dr. Anna Nelson from Omaha, Nebraska, University of Nebraska.
Student Dr. Andrea Newman from Genoa, Ohio, Cornerstone University.
Student Dr. Sharon Wynn from Dallas, Texas, graduated from the University of Texas at Austin.
Student Dr. Brandon Wynn, San Jose, California, Whittier College.
Student Dr. Mitch Nichols, Hannibal, Missouri, Truman State University.
Student Dr. Shauna Northup from Fort Wayne, Indiana, and Ball State University.
Student Dr. Darren Ochoa, Amarillo, Texas, West Texas A&M University.
Student Dr. Toyosi Ogulana, Mission, Texas, Baylor University.
Student Dr. Josiah Yebafun, Bastyr St. Kitts, Doane University.
Student Dr. Patricia Camille Palanca from Jersey City, New Jersey, Rutgers University.
Student Dr. Caitlin Parmenter, Evansville, Indiana, University of Evansville.
Student Dr. Benjamin Pasca from Lusby, Maryland, graduate of Penn State University.
Student Dr. Parshi Patel from Corona, California, graduate of Pitzer College.
Student Dr. Thomas Porter, Kansas City, Missouri, University of Kansas.
Student Dr. Alice Pulsfer, Eager, Arizona, Weber State University.
Student Dr. Caitlin Kwolitsa from Glendora, California, graduated from Loyola Marymount University.
Student Dr. Deepika Raghuraman from Aurora, Colorado, graduate of Baylor University.
Student Dr. Awais Rahman from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada, University of Ottawa.
Student Dr. Michael Ramsey from Herkimer, New York, Siena College.
Student Dr. William Ray, Herman, Missouri, College of the Ozarks.
Student Dr. Cecilia Reed from San Francisco, California, graduate of the University of Arizona.
Student Dr. Kelly Rummerfield Luter, Overland Park, Kansas, the University of Kansas.
Student Dr. Jaime Sanchez from Cali, Colombia, graduate of the University of Florida.
Student Dr. Connor Schmidt from Waterloo, Iowa, graduated from the University of Northern Iowa.
Student Dr. Caitlin Schuberth from Bolingbrook, Illinois, graduated from Washington State University.
Student Dr. Stephen Shao, Grapevine, Texas, Texas A&M University.
Student Dr. Sunpreet Singh, Canton, Michigan, the University of Michigan Dearborn.
Student Dr. Braden Skousen, Pleasant Grove, Utah, Brigham Young University.
Student Dr. Alexander Scobran from Waterbury, Connecticut, graduated from the University of Connecticut.
Student Dr. Cole Slade, Lakewood Ranch, Florida, University of Florida.
Student Dr. Colin Spencer, Libertyville, Illinois, Beloit College.
Student Dr. Jonathan Staley, Parker, Colorado, Brigham Young University.
Student Dr. Lydia Stojkovic, Phoenix, Arizona, Arizona State University.
Student Dr. Celine Talley, Atlanta, Georgia, University of Rochester.
Student Dr. Sean Tanaka from Honolulu, Hawaii, University of Hawaii at Manoa.
Student Dr. Holly Tarving, Kansas City, Missouri, University of Missouri Science and Technology.
Student Dr. Brent Tate from Memphis, Tennessee, attended the University of Memphis.
Student Dr. Melanie Taylor from St. Louis, Missouri, Missouri State University.
Student Dr. Sarah Teague, Cheney, Kansas, Kansas State University.
Student Dr. Nicholas Terenchev, Seattle, Washington, Western Washington University.
Student Dr. Miguel Tremblay from Quebec City, Canada, University of South Florida.
Student Dr. John Tupaldos, Nixa, Missouri, University of Missouri, Columbia. Go Tigers.
Student Dr. Lakshmi Vimuri, Miami, Florida, University of Florida.
Student Dr. Richard Vu from San Jose, California, University of California, Santa Barbara.
Student Dr. Caroline Voong from New Orleans, Louisiana, Tulane University.
Student Dr. Stephanie Wagner, Carbondale, Illinois, graduate of Illinois State University.
Student Dr. Cameron Wagner, Salt Lake City, Utah, Brigham Young University.
Student Dr. Quincy Ward, Tulsa, Oklahoma, the University of Oklahoma.
Student Dr. Brendan Watchorn from Chanhassen, Minnesota, Dordt University.
Student Dr. Ethan Weeks from Adrian, Missouri, the University of Missouri.
Student Dr. Dane Wilson, Gothenburg, Nebraska, University of Nebraska at Lincoln.
Student Dr. Lauren Wines, Bakersfield, California, California State University, Bakersfield.
Student Dr. Peter Whittle, Missouri State University, Springfield, Missouri.
Student Dr. Tyler Worthington from Beaver Creek, Ohio, Brigham Young University.
Student Dr. Lauren Yangoyan, Plymouth, Michigan, Michigan State University.
Student Dr. Landon Younger, Ellis, Kansas, Fort Hays State University.
Student Dr. Daniel Zamora Jeremiah, Sacramento, California, University of California, Merced.
Student Dr. Yingling Zhou, Chongqing, China, Lasalle University.
Okay. How about a round of applause for our 162 new student doctors? Now we have to be careful. There's too much white right here. We have, all the pictures are going to be whited out. So. Now, class of 2023, just as this faculty has made a symbolic pledge to you by placing a white coat on your shoulders, we will ask you in turn to make a pledge to exhibit ethical and honorable behavior as students and to maintain the trust expected of a physician by taking the osteopathic oath. So please stand. We'll raise our right hand. The oath is in your handout, and I would invite any physician in the audience who would like to also reaffirm their commitment to being a physician to join along. Please repeat after me. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter. I do hereby affirm my loyalty to the profession I am about to enter. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients. I will be mindful always of my great responsibility to preserve the health and the life of my patients. To retain their confidence and respect both as a physician and a friend who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity. To retain their confidence and respect both as a physician and a friend who will guard their secrets with scrupulous honor and fidelity. To perform faithfully my professional duties. To employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability. To employ only those recognized methods of treatment consistent with good judgment and with my skill and ability. Good. Keep in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. Keeping in mind always nature's laws and the body's inherent capacity for recovery. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions. I will be ever vigilant in aiding in the general welfare of the community, sustaining its laws and institutions. Not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. Not engaging in those practices which will in any way bring shame or discredit upon myself or my profession. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will give no drugs for deadly purposes to any person, though it be asked of me. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation. I will endeavor to work in accord with my colleagues in a spirit of progressive cooperation. And never by word or act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. And never by word or by act cast imputations upon them or their rightful practices. I will look with respect and esteem upon all those who have taught me my art. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. To my college, I will be loyal and strive always for its best interests and for the interests of the students who will come after me. I will be ever alert to further the applications of basic biologic truths to the healing arts. I will be ever alert to further the application of basic biologic truths to the healing arts. And to develop the principles of osteopathy which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. And to develop the principles of osteopathy which were first enunciated by Andrew Taylor Still. Class of 2023, please turn around and face the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to present to you the KCU Joplin Class of 2023. Okay, you are our next generation of osteopathic physicians. This brings our ceremony to a close. Thank you for celebrating with us this morning, and remember, all students and guests are invited back to campus immediately following the ceremony for an open house and reception, and I hope to see everybody there. Thank you very much, and congratulations.